Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. One out. Base is empty. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Two down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, dives. What a play! Back here in Baltimore, getting the nod in this one, Chris Bubich. How about a scouting report on him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. Out towards right center field. Massey hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Top of the second. And now here is Salvador Perez. Perez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses, and the count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Hard hit, right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Michael Garcia. He swings and fouls one off. Two out, space is empty. Outside. Now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Throw over to first.
Safe.
Check swing, called strike. Two outs. Line drive. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is downstairs. Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Designated hitter.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strike.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now 1 away. So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Renfroe makes the play, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, and now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Strike 2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Look out. Almost got him upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. Left field. Kerstad in position. And there's one away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
That's in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And ball 1. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Whips on it, and it falls in. And he's got a double.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Orioles,
And stepping in
second
is the
baseman,
speedy Jackson Holliday.
Holiday.
Bubich back to work. Rips that one center field. Isbell tracks it down for the out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now the lefty. That's in there. And 1-1. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And Laureano is retired. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Led off this game with a double. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Start of the fourth, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Grounded out his first time up.
Michael Massey.
And that's in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one pulled foul. The Royals down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. To third, Urias. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Center field. Mullins brings it in for the third out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that is out of play. Outside low, 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. RBI single his last time up. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. One down, base is empty, and this is inside. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his own.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
O'Hearn batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
In the air, center field, Isbell under this one. Brings it in. And there's two away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out swinging his first time.
Mountcastle.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now, Heston Kjerstad. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fouled off left side. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, two outs. The other way. Waters makes the catch, and that is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And a foul ball. Renfroe, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. At the plate, Kyle Isbell.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one missed.
1-0.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the batter now, Jonathan India. Isbell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And fouled off. 2 outs. Late swing, fouled off. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Foul ball there. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Off balance feed. There's one. A 3-6-1 double play. Laureano comes up to hit.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. That one out to right. Laureano trying to get there. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Salvador Perez.
That one's in there. That's strike one. The Orioles leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Laureano. That's out number 2. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. 0 for 2 in this one.
Michael Massey.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now pitching for Kansas
Back now
City.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mullins now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounce to the right. Massey whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
Adley
batting.
Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Rutschman.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second
Ryan
time he's taken ball four.
O'Hearn.
O'Hearn in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Orioles.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 1 for 2.
Michael Garcia.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. In the air, right side. He's got it. And there's one down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kerstead calls it in, 2 away. Now it's going to be Drew Waters.
Now batting left fielder Drew Waters.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Stratton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Chris Stratton.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Massey on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Left fielder
Heston Kerstead getting ready to hit.
Kerstead.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside. Now this is in the air down the line. Renfroe pulls it down, and there's two away.
Now batting.
Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And there's a foul ball. Slice down the right side. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Now
Showed a
batting,
willingness to
second
drive that
baseman,
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. That one misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Perez makes the play, and that is that. Ready to begin the eighth, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Dominguez back to work, and that one fouled off. And that's outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Keegan Aiken into the game.
Number 45. Keegan Aiken.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses there, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. 1 for 3. The other way. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle,
Now
and that's what you
running
fall
at second
asleep
base.
dreaming about as a hitter. So no
Number
surprise he put a
2.
great swing on it.
Tyler Tolbert.
Salvi steps into the box now. 0 for 3. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the
Now
inning.
batting,
So the
second
go-ahead
baseman,
run is into
Michael
scoring
Massey.
position. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Inside ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Three and 2 now. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Now
You'll
batting,
often hear the
third
phrase
baseman,
short to it,
Michael
long
Garcia.
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching
Lucas
for Kansas
Erceg.
City.
These are the spots
Number
relievers
60.
really make a name for themselves.
Lucas
Late
Erceg.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Now playing
situations.
first base.
Now into the ball game on defense.
Number
Mark
21.
Canha. He takes over as the new first
Mark
baseman.
Canha.
Well, 1-run
Leading
game.
off for the
Ramon
Orioles.
Laureano
Right
digs
fielder,
in now.
Ramon Laureano.
And that misses. Ball 1.
That's good
Count
pitch
1-0.
there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's outside. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the order now. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And another ball with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Fought off foul.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run's in. A second scores as well. They lead it in the 8th.
Just a huge at bat right there. That's a good sound coming off.
John Schreiber gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. There's the strike. Rutschman at second with 2 down. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Orioles.
and on the mound is the closer, Felix
Number
Bautista.
74.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kerstead makes the grab. One away. He's 2 outs away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And there's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner, going 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Jonathan India.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Two outs. Check swing, he held up. Now 2-0.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Urias sizes this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.